Wolves are not just predators. They are a symbol of patience, strategy, and collective strength in the wild. In the world of wolves, there is no room for reckless impulse. Only instinct, experience, and unity determine who will continue to survive. Welcome to the world of wolves. The wolf, a predator sculpted for relentless endurance, its frame deceptively lean. An adult stands 24 to 31 inches at the shoulder, packing 65 to over 100 pounds of pure agility and power. This streamlined build isn't for show. It's engineered to devour miles with lethal efficiency. But its true strength is not measured in size. It is found in the pack's devastating coordination and a brutal persistence, honed over millions of years. In the wilds of North America, the ELK is the wolf's classic quarry. A full-grown adult can tip the scales at 650 to over 900 pounds. To the wolf, it's a prize of immense value, but also a formidable challenge. A hunt like this demands calculated precision, not reckless force. An individual wolf possesses no overwhelming power. Their advantage is forged in the pack, in coordination, patience, and the wisdom of countless hunts. When an ELK is cut off from the herd, the scales of power begin to tip. Isolation shatters its defenses, and that is the moment the pack unleashes its strategy. Now, the hunt transforms. It's no longer a direct assault, but a grueling war of attrition, designed to erode both body and spirit. For the wolves, victory isn't won with a single, decisive strike, but through the relentless persistence of the entire pack. Wolves and bison exist in a balanced survival relationship. Wolves do not see bison as easy prey, but as a challenge that demands patience and collective calculation. Strong, healthy adults are rarely targeted, as their weight, muscle mass, and defensive strength make the risk too high. For wolves, bison only become a target when signs of weakness appear. When that happens, the reward is substantial. A single adult bison provides enough meat and fat to sustain an entire pack for an extended period, helping them maintain endurance and hunting capability. Sheep dwell in the frigid Highlands, the ancient prey of the wolf. They have evolved to endure the harsh environment, armed with thick fleece and the ability to forage for food beneath the frozen earth. But these adaptations offer no guarantee of survival. When the predator goes undetected, the stampede begins. Though the flock tries to hold formation, panic shatters their ranks, and the hunt is brought to its swift, inevitable conclusion. For a wolf, prey is not the only challenge. In the same ecosystem, the grizzly bear is a rival the pack must always reckon with. Conflict between the two often ignites from a familiar spark: dwindling food sources. As survival pressure mounts, wolves are forced into desperate gambles, including attempting to steal a kill from a grizzly. However, the chasm in sheer power is undeniable. A grizzly boasts overwhelming size and brute force, enough to maintain the upper hand against any assault. Faced with such a colossal predator, the pack's collective strategy can rarely secure a true victory. Beyond the grizzly, the black bear also emerges as a dire threat to wolves. A fragile peace is shattered in an instant. As peril lurks, protective instincts ignite, transforming tranquility into raw tension. For the defenseless young, every moment is a struggle for survival. In the unforgiving wilderness, sharing between species simply doesn't exist. When resources grow scarce, every kill is a matter of life and death. The coyote is agile, audacious, and willing to claim a prize that isn't its own. But for a wolf, the line is absolute. Facing the unified pressure of the pack, the coyote quickly grasps the overwhelming odds. In the wild, the weaker challenger rarely has a choice but to retreat, because sometimes survival is worth more than any meal. After prolonged confrontations, the wolf is forced to refuel to survive. Reindeer become the target when conditions tip in the predator's favor. A weakened herd, a scattered formation, or the arrival of calves when defenses are at their lowest. For the wolf, this is not a cruel choice, but an inevitable response to a gnawing hunger. Between terror and the instinct to live, agonizing decisions emerge. The wolf seeks life for its pack, while the reindeer must face inescapable loss. On one side is the need to exist, on the other, a mother's instinct and the final defense for her young. In the natural world, predator and prey are eternally bound, ensuring the circle of life continues in its most unforgiving way. Gone are the colossal prey that offered boundless energy. In their stead, the rabbit, a small but vital target. This is no grand conquest, not a kill to change the course of survival, but it is the one act that helps the pack endure the punishing seasons. For a wolf, the rabbit hunt is a lifeline when chances are scarce, and every calorie is precious. In the wild, life isn't always forged in thunderous victories. Sometimes, the fight to exist begins with a humble, silent choice, just enough to hold on for one more day. Reproduction ensures the bloodline continues, but raising the pups is a burden the entire pack must shoulder. In the wild, birth is merely the beginning. The pack stands united to shield, to nurture, and to forge the young into survivors crafting a new generation strong enough to confront a merciless world. Wolves live by the law of the pack, where every member has a defined role. From the strategic hunt and the defense of territory to raising the next generation, their very existence is built on cooperation and unwavering discipline. This is how they endure, thriving in a world that is brutally unforgiving. Wolves are more than just predators. They are the very pulse of the wild. Their presence enforces a vital balance, allowing forests, grasslands, and wildlife to thrive in a fierce harmony. Thank you for watching. If you are a champion for the wild, like, share, and subscribe to join us for the next chapter.